Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It is Sunday. I thought we should do a reading out in the open today. It's a beautiful day. Let's just sit and appreciate the moment together. Luna's appreciating the moment with us. She's just staring at me. She's going to be having her babies any day now. She looks like a mermaid. Well, I have the fairy tarot cards with me. Things are picking up. High speed. Okay, let's have a card. The Two of Autumn, the Two of Pentacles. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an excellent talent for multitasking. Things are picking up now. So I can show you the card here. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm sure you can. That card snapped over quickly. The Awakening. Awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. A temporary pause. I feel that's whilst we're learning to bring fun into everything that we do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and developing an excellent talent for multitasking. I mean, he has an excellent talent for doing handstands here. Handstands and cartwheels. The Hangman. So we have the Two of Pentacles, which in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, it's a masculine who's got the infinity symbol. And there's a pentacle within each of the infinity circles. And he's doing a sidestep, and he's trying to balance things out. Learning to multitask. Multitasking appropriately. Okay. We'll get one more card from here. We have Justice. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Justice. So what's coming through here, because you can see Let's say that that's the feminine and the masculine here. You will win in the end. I feel the feminine is bringing fun into everything that she does. The masculine is changing the way that he's looking at things, embracing his uniqueness, and there is this temporary pause in action. Feel the energy of like attending a training camp, a training course. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Walking away from something that's not worth the effort, and then putting effort, a lot of effort, into this awakening. I'm going to read the underlying energy here, but let me just take the cards off of my lap because Luna wants to cuddle. Luna. Let's have some coffee. I'm with Mandu. That's what the cup says. This man will do. Let's look at this underlying energy. The Five of Winter. Things don't always go the way you expect them to. If your plans don't work out, ask God, the angels, and the fairies to help lead you to a new, more successful path. Always stay in integrity and know that the kindness you show others will come back to you. If you've had a challenging journey, remember to express gratitude to those who helped you along the way. Associate with other people who have high morals and show true compassion for the world. Avoid negative individuals. If you find yourself linked with organisations or groups of people who lack honesty and principles, release yourself from these ties and seek out those who share your values and ethics. The fairy on the card has clearly, let me just show you this card. The fairy on the card has clearly been successful in accumulating all the snowballs, but if his victory is a lonely one, how satisfying can it be? The additional meanings of this card: something that's not worth the effort, seeking a win-win situation, walking away from dishonest associations. So now I feel I want to work backwards and have a look at the Justice card here. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Did you hear the cats fighting then? Interesting, because it's like the train came in as I heard a couple of cats scrapping. That's how quick the negativity will be sped away. Okay. So let's have a look at the Justice card. I've just noticed it's number 8, the infinity symbol that I spoke about with the Two of Pentacles. The masculine is normally holding the infinity symbol and trying to remain balanced. We have the yin yang. That's when you found balance. Here's his toe on it. He's balancing it on the tip of his toe. Really is mastering balance here. Balancing, it's actually balancing the masculine energy because his toes pointing to the white dot in the feminine side of the yin. So he's balancing his masculinity within the femininity. Justice. This is a time when it's important to stick to your principles. Trust that your opinions are correct, and time will make that evident to everyone. Don't allow others to talk you out of your beliefs or priorities. Remember to be impartial and objective when asked to make choices that involve other people. However, objectivity must also be countervailed with compassion. When this card is drawn, you can be assured that situations will turn out in your favour. Your side will be seen clearly in mediation, legal rulings, and decisions made by those in power. Our fairy twins stand before Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur. The sword was known to only avail those who were worthy and true of heart. If I go back to the Five of Winter, because there was a sentence I felt summed up this energy. If you find yourself linked with organisations or groups of people who lack honesty and principles, release yourself from these ties, this part here, and seek out those who share your values and ethics. Seeking out those who share your values and ethics. Let's go to the journey of love. Song that's coming through, well, I was thinking in my mind, you can reach me by aeroplane. Then it was like, you can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are fields and mountains between us, and we have the light field. Card number 63. Let's have a look and see what this painting is called. Love Prevails. Card 63. Let's read the message. You are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the worlds is very fine for you, for there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. If your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed can be received fully and peacefully into the light, and your love guides them home. The messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love, that uplift and reassure, can be trusted. The light is so close to you, beloved, it surrounds you as a glow from within. This oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with a field of awareness that is real, and that you are protected by light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those that have passed on or will pass on in the future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, past, present, and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. Okay, it's page number 144, The Awakening of the 144,000. I'm going to read the poem. When I'm in love, I am not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know. And when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. Let's finish this reading off with a message from the Oracle of the Fairies. Okay, this is the card. Oh, it's just popped back in the deck. Come on, out you come. Moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay. Well, this masculine here is working out. He's working out what is healthy. I'm loving eating at the moment. It's all like brand new for me, so I'm loving cooking. It's because I've gone solo. So I'm just cooking for myself now. And it's fun. It's fun. I have not had any fast food since January. I don't feel tempted to have fast food. I feel tempted to go and buy divine food. Variety. One more card, please. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realised were lost. Like ourselves. And the bottom, let's have a look at the bottoms of the deck. So, we'll start with the Oracle of the Fairies. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So I feel drawn now to read the Two of Pentacles. Well, we're in no rush. The Two of Pentacles, find balance. She gets beautiful energy of her. She looks happy. She looks like she's daydreaming. Did you see the birdie come over? We heard you. I saw you. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You've probably heard this before. Does it apply to you or someone you know? Are you working too hard and not allowing enough time for rest and play? Are you feeling bored, or are you in danger of becoming boring? Sweep that away. Okay. It's a negative energy. Are you in danger of becoming boring? Surely not. Be truthful with yourself when answering. Even though fairies are known to be super hard workers, they also know how to rest and play. The fairies are flying in now to remind you to take a break and give your body and mind a well-deserved rest. The problem with work is that once you've completed one task, there's always another waiting, a bit like housework. But even though it may feel as though you need to rush to get everything done, taking some time out can actually give you more energy to complete the task at hand. Fairies love to snooze, and they're telling you that 40 winks in the afternoon, also known as a power nap, could be beneficial for you. The strong message here is to get some rest. This card could also be saying that you're playing too much. Perhaps you're procrastinating when you ought to be working. You need to be really honest with yourself about this, as only you will know if you have the right balance of work, rest and play in your life. So that was the Find Balance card. Now let me read the Two of Autumn. Bringing fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Winter, the Two of Autumn. It's not the Two of Winter. The Two of Winter says, now's the time to take action. Indecision has previously held you back, but this is the moment to trust yourself and move forward. Well, let's go to the Two of Autumn. He's sitting on top of a rooftop aerial. Okay. The Two of Autumn. You're quite capable of handling many things at once. So this comes in with yesterday's message, last night's message. You're quite capable of handling many things at once. Your ability to multitask and still do outstanding work offers you ample opportunities for the future. Yet it can also be exhausting if you're not enjoying what you're doing. Make everything you do joyful. You can balance work with play if you seek out the fun in every moment. Even if the pleasures are small, in relative terms, they can lead to greater and greater happiness. The law of attraction sees you being playful and delivers to you more and more fun. Find the humour in your situation and your concerns will fade away. A beautiful fairy attempts to keep many magic balls in the air at once. She's doing a fair job, but where is the fun? The additional meanings of this card: juggling multiple priorities or jobs, accomplishing more than you've dreamed of, handling all the details, making big changes in your career. Okay, so let's pop these cards away. Have a look at the bottom of the deck, which was fine balance. Cheers. Cheers to beautiful, restful Sundays. We've read this card, the Five of Winter. That's the bottom of the Fairy Tarot. Oh, there's a little fly in the box. I think it's because I haven't read the Awakening card. So we have a little fly in the box which will stop me from putting the cards away. Let's read it. Card number 12, the Awakening. Awakening. So I'm easy like Sunday morning. Easy going. Be easy on yourself. It's time for a change in perspective. Seeing your challenges in an entirely different way can help you find a new lease on life or end a stagnant situation. Ask God, the angels and the fairies to give you signs that will help you perceive things in a whole other light. So twice now in this reading it has guided you to ask God, the angels and the fairies. That's who you're to ask, to give you signs that will help you perceive things in a whole other light. This card can also show up to remind you just how wonderful, eclectic and magical you are. When others value qualities within you that you may have labelled weird or unusual, you can come to see the incredible strength and potential that lies in being your unique self. This is a card of charity and kindness. Just as the fairies are willing to reach out and help you on your path, you are asked to do the same for those who may be in need. It's beautiful to extend aid and compassion to others. Remember, though, to keep a balance so that you don't fall into an unhealthy pattern of overgiving. The fairy on the card is upside down, giving him a whole new way of reflecting upon his situation. The traditional yin-yang symbol rests on his feet as he searches for just the right balance in his life. The additional meanings of this card: a new point of view, seeing beyond what's obvious, hidden action behind an apparent standstill, exploring your past lifetimes, giving so that others can gain. Giving so that others can gain. The kindness and charitable energy are great qualities. Seeking others that are also compassionate, kind, charitable, caring, considerate, loving. Seeking, ye shall find. And the bottom of the journey of love. She is the moon, card number 21. I was taken to like the signature here. I don't know if you can see it. Should we have a look and see what this painting's called? She is the moon. Card number 21. New dawn. And the message: the light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar, the right timing, promoting growth, planting when there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You are being asked to check in with your timing. It's now the time for action or for rest. It can change quickly, just like the phases of the moon. If you are unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way as the moon grows full. All things come in time. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly and you are unsure if you are really ready, be assured all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust. You are moving and growing and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of deepest night. We have the full moon energy approaching fast. My daughter sent a photograph that she took this morning early on her way to work. I woke up to this photo and message saying got to see the lunar eclipse this morning. Let me see if I can show you it. I don't know how much of that you can see, guys, if you can see it. That's the eclipse there, not the street lights. What does it look like? I loved Heart, is it? Megan said, wow, that's awesome. I bet it looked beautiful. She said it did. Might be able to see it again tonight. I saw it around 4:30. Sorry, not tonight. Tomorrow morning. And I don't know the date of the eclipse, but I replied with, I think the eclipse is around the 13th, 14th. We can have a look at this. Can you hear the music? I love the signs. Party pooper. It's the party pooper train. Let's hear the music. Three hours ago it says, watch the moon turn red during a total lunar eclipse in March. Rare blood red lunar eclipse to light up skies in March. Best dates to see display. Well, let's have a look at that. Stargazers are in for a treat as the first total lunar eclipse in over 2 years is set to take place this month. The rare phenomenon will be visible from the UK, US and several other destinations worldwide with no special equipment needed. While such events are often confused with solar eclipses, a lunar eclipse regards the point at which a full moon travels through Earth's umbra or shadow. Astronomy experts at Starwalk suggest at least part of this will be visible from Europe, but Americans will get the best view of the blood moon that comes next. Despite its scary name, this describes the coppery red glow given to the moon during a lunar eclipse. The moon turns red during an eclipse because of how the sun's light interacts with Earth's atmosphere. As it hits the atmosphere, shorter wavelengths of light, such as the colour blue, are scattered outwards. Longer wavelengths, like red, however, are bent or refracted into Earth's umbra. When these strike the surface of the moon, they can make it appear red, a similar process to how the sky appears red during a sunrise or a sunset. Such an event is set to take place between March the 13th and 14th. Ah, so I was correct with my response to Emily. I think the lunar eclipse is on the 13th/14th, though the exact timing will depend on your location in the world. For London, the maximum of the eclipse will be at 6:19 AM on March the 14th, according to the Royal Greenwich Observatory. However, mobile astronomy apps like Sky Tonight show more location-specific details ahead of time. During this eclipse, almost all of the moon will be in the Earth's umbra, experts at Greenwich explain. The moon will first move into Earth's penumbra at 3:57 AM Greenwich Mean Time. The maximum of the eclipse in London will be at 6:19 AM because during the eclipse's actual maximum, sorry, I've just had to continue reading more. Because during the eclipse's actual maximum at 6:58, the moon will have set below the horizon. Getting to a high point with a clear western view will allow you to see more of this eclipse. The next total lunar eclipse event will take place on September the 7th, just after 7 PM in the UK. Okay. I think that wraps up this message. Have yourself a lovely... I'm taken to like Mars. Have yourself a lovely Mars bar day. The fairy said a little treat is okay. A little Mars bar. A little Mars bar? I'm sure they come in snack size bars. A little Mars bar, okay? Nestle into that with Nestle. I don't know if it's Nestle that does Mars bars. I think it's Mars. Galaxy. a Mars a day will help you work, rest and play. I will talk to you soon. Until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.